4th standard. Now I am going to read the topic the 7th seeds. Long ago there was a kingdom at the foothills of Anamalai. The kingdom flourished in trade and as under the king's rule. He was ruled by all. It has been 30 years under his rule now. One day the aging king woke up worried. He was getting very old and had no heir to take his place. He decided to adopt and raise a child. As when here, but he knew that the adopted child must be honest to find the child. He held a competition in his kingdom that was open to all. The competition had many levels and spanned for nearly 6 months. At the end of it, 5 boys and 5 girls made it to the very last round. There seemed little to separate them. Each one of them was intelligent, strong and capable. The king said, I have one last test for you all. The one who passes this test will be the winner. As you all know, the winner will be the heir to my throne. He continued, our kingdom depends on agriculture. So the new leader must know how to grow plants. Here are 7 seeds of wheat for each of you. Take them home and plant and nurture them for 6 weeks. At the end of the 6th week, we shall see who has done the best job of nurturing them. That person will be the winner, the heir to the throne. The children took their seats and hurried home. They all got a pot, prepared some soil and sowed their seeds. The entire kingdom was excited. They were all anxious to see who the next king should be. One of the finalists was Ani. The day stretched into weeks, but the seeds failed to sprout. Ani didn't know what had gone wrong. Ani and her parents were heartbroken. She had selected the soil with care, put the right manner, and very beautifully watered it. She had even prayed over it day and night, and yet her seeds hadn't grown at all. Some of her friends advised her to go and buy the new seeds from the market and plant. After all, they said, how can anyone tell if they were the same seeds? Ani's parents always taught her the value of honesty. They reminded her that if the king wanted them to plant just any wheat, he would have asked them to get their seeds. If you use anything different from what the king gave, that would be dishonest. Maybe you are not destined for the throne. If so, let it be, but it would be wrong to cheat the king. They told her. Ani agreed. It had been 6 weeks. Now the much awaited day had come. The children returned to the palace, each of them proudly carrying a pot of healthy seedlings. It was obvious that the other 9 had great success with their seeds. The king arrived. He was beaming, looking at the children and the pot of healthy seedlings. He began walking along the line of pots the children had kept. He asked each of them, is this what grew from the seeds I gave you? And each of them responded, yes, your majesty, the king. Then the king would nod and move down the line. The king finally got to the last one. Ani, the girl was shaking. She feared that the king might have thrown her to prison for wasting his precious seeds. What did you do with the seeds I gave you? The king asked. Your majesty planted them and cared for the day every day. I am sorry, but they failed to sprout. Ani said. She hung her head in shame. Who jeered the crowd, but the king raised his hands and signaled for silence. Then he said, dear people, behold my heir, the next leader of our kingdom. The people were confused. Why the girl? How can she be the right choice? The king took his place on his throne with Ani by his side and said, I gave each of them 7 seeds. This test was not for growing wheat. It was a test of character, a test of honesty. leader must have one quality. It must be that he or she should be honest. People should be able to trust the leader. Only this girl passed this test. I love boiled 6 and boiled 6 can I grow.